Hey there, here again. Today I want to discuss belief systems and what I've learned over the last sort of 3 years and what has really come to light for me in the last probably 72 hours. So beliefs are what we grow up with. So they are given to us from our family, schooling, pretty much as we grow up, we're educated into certain belief systems. What I'm finding as I go through my coaching journey, my belief systems change. So what I would have not been quite so aware of 5 years ago is now very much in the forefront of my life. So I'm really clear that people that get upset and angry with me, and there's a few of them at the moment because I'm a little bit controversial. My belief system in and around pharmaceuticals and vaccinations has always been there for me. I wasn't quite sure what, and I'm really sure that it's just always been in me. I've always known that there's something more than medicine to have us be well. As I've gotten older, in my early 20s, I was, discovering homeopathy, naturopathy, and that worked brilliantly, and it still works, and I love it. And now, having had a daughter that had vaccinations when she was 9 weeks old, and basically our life turned upside down from there, I'm really clear that these things cause damage to children and their health. And that's where my beliefs have changed, because I have a reference point. Now, there's other people that believe wholeheartedly in pharmaceuticals and medicines and that doctors know everything. And I'm not out to tell anybody that that's not the facts for them. The difference between it being a fact for them and being open-minded to hear and see and listen to something different is their belief system. So when you want to hang on to your belief system so much that you're unwilling to look outside the box, to have something different to show up for you, then you will always be in that space. Now, sometimes your belief systems are what you need to really accept the decisions that you've made. So if your belief system changes, then you would need to revisit, or people feel that they need to revisit what it is that they've done in their past based on their belief systems. Now, what people don't get is it's actually okay to have had the old beliefs, and whatever went on there went on, because that was the belief, that's all you had, that's all the knowledge that you had. But it doesn't necessarily mean that that's the only way for it to be. When you're open to having things change, life becomes like this ball of wonderment, because there is so much more to see and learn and do, and you don't know what you don't know. And it's when you are open to hearing, you don't need to change your belief, but when you're open to hearing other perspectives on your belief, that's when you get to grow. So with depression, for me, changing my beliefs around certain things, mostly around myself, that's what gave me the freedom. So that for me is a new belief, that I can shift my depression at any time that I want to. And I use my oils back over there to give me a little bit of support with that. So let me just grab an oil and I'll show you which one I would normally use. So I would reach for my Valor and my Joy oil. Now, if I was working with a client in the practice, I would ask them if they'd like to apply some Valor on their body and also Joy. Most of what goes on for us, most that went on for me, because us is generalisation, most that went on for me was the upset in and around who I believed me to be, and the dark shadow of me that I wasn't prepared to accept, because there was this belief that I had to be a certain way. But you know what? I'm really clear that I am who I am. And people that want to be in my world will accept me for that. And generally, birds of a feather flock together. So it's with that makes life that much easier. So I hope that's helped somebody today with your beliefs. Just be open to changing and looking at what has kept you stuck. You can always call me on 0408 940 658. Thanks. Talk soon.